It's done. Oh my God, it's done. I didn't actually think that I could like do it. It was always like, writing a feature was always just this like imaginary thing that like, I knew people did, but I didn't like think that I would ever actually sit down and try and write a feature film and then try to make it. So this in front of me, this finished hulk of paper that almost didn't happen because we threw our printer out before we moved, so I had to go borrow my mom's printer. And then we got it here and it started printing.
So what happened?
We ran out of ink at about page 40, so we got 39 pages that were just not with words on it. So I had to go to Target and buy more ink, and now we have a finished feature film script, and I couldn't be more stoked, man. I couldn't be more stoked. It's cool, and I want to talk to you about it. So let's talk about slasher. So we started toying around the idea of this script almost a year ago, just the concept of what slasher was going to be. So I've been working on the outline for about 3 months, and the outline had 2 variations, one that was a little broader and then one that was a lot more dialed in. And then for the past, I'd say 2 months, I've been writing this script for about 2 months. There were essentially 3 variations of my outline as it kind of evolved. And then this finished script is somehow like a weird hybrid combination of my first 2 outlines and then my 3rd outline that came after getting some feedback and notes from a colleague. So this script is like a weird culmination of like 4 months of different ideas and 4 months of different directions. And it's really fun. It's a super fun, entertaining slasher film. And it's got a really unique twist to it. It's a slasher project that feels super different. It's got a whole other vibe to it. It's a fun flick, man. And I'm really excited to see where this goes. And that's why I wanted to sit down and make this movie. That's why I wanted to sit down and make this video, is I want to document the entire process. I want to watch where this goes and have some kind of video to follow me the whole way. I want to see what this turns into, because the truth is there's a chance that I'll never get to make this. I don't half-ass projects. If I can't do this the way that I know it needs to be done, I won't make it. I'm not gonna make a crappy film. I'm not gonna make a project like a quarter of the way. And this is the scariest part of the process for me, because it's done and now I actually have to start the process of like making it. And that's, I think, where I'm a little like, I'm stoked, but you know, there's this little sense of like, I'm not gonna say dread, but like, I think doubt is the right word. Because I don't know if I can come up with the resources to make this. This is not an expensive film in the grand scheme of things, but it's a large number to come up with. When I kind of did a very loose estimated budget, it looks like I could make this on the lowest scale possible for about $130,000. I don't have anywhere near $130,000. So that's gonna be the first, you know, real big hurdle that I've gotta come up with, is how to fund this project. Now I've got ideas, and I think, as I said, I'm gonna document the whole process. So the film can go in 2 directions with him helping. This can either become a SAG film and require 5 times the projected budget that I came up with, because I don't know how to budget SAG stuff, because I don't do SAG stuff. So it can either go SAG or it can go non-SAG, or unsag, not SAG, SAGless. I think I can come up with the money. Like, not me personally, because I'm a broke bitch. But I think I've got enough connections that I can get myself close. And I think once enough people start believing in it and putting some money towards it, I think it'll make it easier for other people to feel confident investing in it. So what do I think are the biggest hurdles for me? Although I'm incredibly confident in my work and what I can do, essentially my name means nothing. I have no social following. I don't have any large-scale credits. So I don't really have anything that convinces a financier that I'm competent enough to give that much money to. I feel super confident about the production side, the post-production side, the story. I think it's a fun story. I think people would really enjoy it. It's a fun project. So yeah, so with that being, that's the biggest thing that I'd say that's the biggest thing I'm concerned about getting in the way, because I'm not going to sell the script and let somebody else make it. I don't think that helps me become a director, is to let somebody else direct my film. So it's either I'm directing this or I'm not making it. So we'll see what kind of roadblocks come from that. I'd say the next steps now, this is the first draft, so this needs to be edited heavily because my grammar is butt cheeks. I am not good with grammar. Luckily, my wife is a ex-English teacher, so she's going to get her handy dandy red pen out and absolutely obliterate, and she's gonna murder it. She's gonna do a great job, that's what she does. And then we're gonna tighten up dialogue. The bulk of my writing comes from prose, so I tend to be a little more long-winded than I need to be in dialogue, so we're gonna shorten up some of the dialogue, and that will give us our second draft of this film, at which point creating essentially a full pitch deck about the story, my experience, the people that I know I can get involved on the project, what their rapport looks like, what I've done in the past, really put together a full pitchable PDF that really outlines, like, look at what I can do. And then from there, this whole process will probably take, I'd say, about 2 months. So I'll kind of show you stuff as we create it, and we can figure out what we're doing as we go. This is my first time doing anything even remotely like this. Shorts, I have so much control over because they're so small. Like I don't need other people to be involved. I don't need other people to support me. I can spend $6,000 of my own money and just make the short and control every element of it. And with a feature, it's just not possible to do that. So it's gonna be interesting, and I know I'm gonna learn a lot because I don't know anything. I don't know anything about what we're going into, and I've watched YouTube videos of people in similar positions, and they all say they learn a lot, but then they don't really know how to recount what they've learned. So I'm really interested to see where this goes, because I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm walking into, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out if this film ever gets to see the light of day. The life of day, that's not the saying at all. We're gonna see if this film ever gets made. That's a faster way to say it. So that's it, man. I'm just stoked. We've got a finished script. I'm very excited to start moving this along, and I'm very excited to see where this goes. So if you have literally any interest in doing this journey with me, I'll see you on the next one. That was f***ing awkward. That was weird. That was a little weird. Slasher, coming soon.